video from the College Series here in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm John Manuel, along with Aaron Fitt. Aaron, two really interesting games today. Took a little while, long games, but North Carolina over Southern Mississippi 11-4, Texas 10, Arizona State 6. And the games really were more interesting in my mind for the individual performances. And then we saw two of the greats of college baseball today. One, Dustin Ackley, one of the players who are more of the transient greats really in college baseball, the ones who come and go. And then one of the enduring greats, a coaching great in Augie Garrido, pulling some magic in the second game with a dugout meeting and then Texas scoring 10 unanswered runs to come back in Arizona State. That's a lot of fodder to talk about. Let's start off plain and simple. Dustin Ackley, best hitter in college baseball. Best hitter you've seen in your 5 years covering college baseball?
Without question. He's the best hitter I've seen in college baseball over the last 5 years. I mean, this guy squares up everything. He hits it to all fields. He's got such an intelligent approach. I mean, everyone knows who Dustin Ackley is, but to see it time and time again, to see it on the grandest stage in college baseball,
so much consistency.
Over and over again. This guy is the all-time hits leader in Omaha. He comes through every single time. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, when he fails, it's news. When North Carolina had him with a runner on base in the ninth inning against Arizona State in the opener, and he didn't bring home a runner from first base, it was almost surprising. Wow, Ackley didn't get it done. I mean, it's so rare when he doesn't, and he's hit safely in every game he's played in the College Series in his 3 years. 27 hits. He has 21 singles. The old record for hits was 24. This guy has 21 singles. He's just a machine. A pleasure to watch play. You almost wish that he'd run more on the bases or hit for a little more power, but that's almost asking too much. I mean, the guy's a machine.
He's fun to watch run just first to third, even when he's not stealing bases. He's just such a great athlete, and it was on display a couple of times today because he was on base so often. Yeah. It was just fun to watch him run the bases. That to me is the easily overlooked thing here.
No doubt. 5 hits for Ackley today. North Carolina pounds out 23 hits to tie a College Series record. Still, I mean, they were clearly better than Southern Miss. Still not a dominant performance, I guess, and maybe I'm holding them too high of a standard. But now they're getting Arizona State. We're going to get more detail in the second half of the podcast about Arizona State's loss to Texas tonight. But Aaron, it really looks like North Carolina is in better shape than Arizona State going forward in this half of the bracket with Matt Harvey, with Patrick Johnson, even with Brian Moran, Nate Striz, Colin Bates. North Carolina's pitching is in much better shape than Arizona State's. It's your pick, North Carolina, versus my pick, Arizona State, in this elimination game in 2 days. We're not necessarily making our picks, but Carolina really
I'm making my pick now.
Shape.
North Carolina is going to win in 2 days. You know, I just think Arizona State, Pat Murphy said it today, their immaturity showed.
It did.
When Mike Leake got hit, they were all stunned. They laid back with a 6-0 lead, and then they didn't know how to respond. I mean, they got punched in the mouth. You know, like they were in 2007.
I hadn't thought of that, but
they got punched in the mouth, and they rolled over again. You know, they've got to respond, and you got to think that Murph's got some trick up his sleeve. But bottom line, North Carolina's been here so many times. Matt Harvey, I think, is gonna do something special in a couple of days.
He threw very well here last year.
He's got a great arm. He's rested. I just think they're in better shape with him now. North Carolina, I still like to win that bracket.
Arizona State's got an uphill battle, and it happened because they lost a 6-0 lead against Texas tonight. We'll be back in just a minute to talk about that in the second half of this Baseball America video.